everybody, Richard Ells here from Electroneum with an update about what's coming in 2022 and a little recap of 2021. So 2021's been a bit of a slow year, a bit of a COVID nightmare at the beginning, of course. Gone back into another good old-fashioned COVID lockdown in the UK with them saying please work from home. But largely our team learned to work from home quite well. We've certainly had lots of software development behind the scenes, and some of that has made it out. So let's go through some of that. So we've seen some good integrations in terms of what you can spend ETN on, shopping.io, being able to spend ETN on Amazon and various other things throughout the year. I saw a big blockchain change. Now, the direction of the industry, the direction of travel in the industry from a regulatory standpoint has definitely been away from privacy chains. Our chain still had some vestiges of privacy in it, so we removed those and did quite a lot of work on our chain to make it future-proof in terms of acceptance by the world. So we now have a fully public blockchain. That means that it's just the same as Ethereum or Bitcoin, for instance, when you make a transaction. But those places around the world that have out-and-out banned privacy coins, there are various countries that have done that. And you're also seeing various countries whose exchanges are not keen on privacy coins and have delisted them. So we've avoided that one, thank goodness. So we've also been doing some work on the way our validators work, and we've got a few universities around the world that are hopefully going to be publicly announcing that they're running a validator at the beginning of 2022. So that's been quite a good thing as well. We've seen various other things have been going on this year in terms of me and my time. Most of my time, 99% of my time, is focused on Electroneum, the growth of Electroneum and the Electroneum-Network. So, but you've also seen, perhaps, which is why I have this backdrop, the Digital Pound Foundation. So Ripple and Billon, Quant, ourselves, we've partnered up with a number of other organizations and founded this system called the Digital Pound Foundation. And that is intending to help the development of the digital pound. Now, as it happens, it's been quite good for us in terms of how we are perceived by people. I've always talked about how difficult it is to get any cryptocurrency over the line in terms of deals with large corporate partners. I have to say that my and our Electroneum involvement in the Digital Pound Foundation has been really good in terms of other people's understanding of what we're doing and where we stand in the market. So that's been a really good move as well. Now, in terms of where we're going in 2022, lots and lots of work this year, which unfortunately isn't going to be launched before Christmas, has been done on our KYC system, our Know Your Customer system. Now, we knew we had to get this done because in 2022, we have a really exciting planned launch. So we're going to be trying to get a couple of entire nations using ETN. Slightly more grandiose than perhaps it is really on the ground, but I'm still excited. So we've got a couple of island nations in the Caribbean. So we're talking about a couple of 100,000 people, not huge nations by anybody's standards, but they are still nation states. So these are actual nations, fairly easy for us, in fact, to blanket market in those environments, but they are overlooked by so much of the world. Their KYC, so they know your customer systems, their passports, their driving licenses, their bank statements, all sorts of things were largely unlisted around the world in financial institutions. So we've built our own library of those documents for these two islands I'm talking about. And we are now ready to actually KYC and bring those users on board. But what we've done is we've made our whole user interface experience for KYC so much better, wildly better. In fact, we've taken all the things we've learned about how awful our KYC journey was. Apologies to anybody who's been stuck in that, but we have been learning from it, and we have developed this new KYC system, which I rather hoped would be out before Christmas, but hopefully it'll be out in the first couple of weeks of the new year. That takes the entire journey into the app so that you can take selfies, you can photograph your documents. If you have queries about what's going on, that query is right alongside the documents you've uploaded, and the query takes place within the app. Instead of having to go off and open a support ticket in one place and upload your KYC documents in another, our KYC system certainly is massively improved by the new software that we've been developing this year. So when you see that deployed next year, you'll also see us jumping out into these couple of island nations where we're going to be blanket covering them. And we've got some AnyTask use. Of course, AnyTask gone from strength to strength this year. You may well have seen the NFT category, which is by far our strongest category. NFTs have gone mad in 2021, and so many people are buying their NFTs through AnyTask and then launching them or making use of the artwork and various other things from AnyTask. So AnyTask has gone really well. So that's one way that people can earn ETN as an islander. But we've also got a couple of deals coming in next year that enable new ways to earn ETN as well. So again, can't talk about them just yet, except they're both quite nice opportunities, and they both present data through our app that is coming from third parties that need some input, and the people can get involved. So it's like almost like a mini version of AnyTask direct into the app, but much simpler than having a specific digital skill. Don't want to give too much away because it's not due yet. But so those two new things to earn ETN. Plus we've got another deal as well coming for airtime, both Flow and Digicel, which should enable us to get airtime under the price that people are buying it in the store. So if people are going in and getting a top up of say $20 or $30 in a shop on the island, I'm hoping we can get that in for $19 or $29 or whatever it is. So under the face value for the same amount of airtime if they pay an ETN. Certainly that's looking like the case. So we're really pleased and excited to have that deal coming on. So 2022 should be a very exciting time. Certainly I'm looking forward to it. I think we've got many other things in the pipeline, but those are the ones that are pretty much solidified in now and are going to be coming in the first quarter or second quarter of the new year. So I think that pretty much brings you up to speed on where we're at the moment and what we plan to be doing in the first half of 2022. So thank you very much for your time. I hope you have a fantastic Christmas or holiday as you see it, and I wish you all the very best. Thanks very much.